Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muh Aras. I want to explain about watchkeeping on the sea. The first is carry out marine guard service or watchkeeping. This unit deals with the knowledge, skill, and work attitudes required in carrying out duties of the marine watchkeeping service or watchkeeping. The first learning objective are to prepare equipment for the marine guard service, and the second is to monitor routes, ship control, and sailing safety. Preparing equipment for marine service. The guard service is 24-hour surveillance activity on board the ship, which is carried out with the aim of supporting shipping operations so that they are carried out of safely. This is done by conditioning the voyage so that it can run with vigilance in accordance with the rules of shipping safety, which includes, among other things, observing the conditions around the ships in accordance with the regulation for prevention collision at sea, uh, or P2LL in 1972. Meanwhile, the purpose of the watch service on fishing vessel in the vessel is to ensure that fishing vessel operation can run properly by paying attention to the safety of human life, has catches, and the environment, both when the ship is in port and when the ship is sailing at sea to the fish ground. The Marine Guard service in one day is divided into three teams, with each team on duty for hours during the day and for hours at night, so that each team is on duty 8 hours per day. Guard officer are deck officer or officer and ship mechanics or engineers and appointed crew members, or ABK. The division of duties is on the basis of the command of the captain. At the time of carrying out the duty of care, you must prepare navigational publication books in advance. This is necessary so that the voyage can be carried out properly and efficiently. The navigational publication book are the first peta number one, dan peta laut, or kepanduan bahar Indonesia, Almanak Nautika in bahasa, dengan versi terbarunya Daftar Suar Indonesia atau yang biasa disebut DSI. Daftar pasang surut, daftar ilmu pelayaran, peta cuaca, Ocean Passage for the World, Notice to Marine or NTM, and these are the tools, namely binoculars, navigation parallel rules, short term, and handy talkie or HT. And if we have prepared marine arrangement, map reaching equipment, and navigational publication according to shipping routes on the map table, the next step is the dangerous waters on the sea map. The we are currently using must be marked accordance with the information and provisions of the Peta Laut Indonesia number 1 in bahasa. Road monitoring, ship control, and sailing safety. In piloting the ship, we must refer to the P2TL rules, where the rules are that the ship must apply international provisions to prevent collision at sea. The rules are: first, we are not allowed to cut other ships' sweeping lanes. Secondly, if a collision hazard arises, we should not be led to take action to change direction. And thirdly, if doubt we must assume the danger exists, so the even a change of course should not be small, but must take a change of course at a large angle to avoid the danger of collision. Fourth, when we face each other, we change the right direction and we will pass on the left side. And fifth, if the shipping lane is crowded, the use then use a safe speed, or we stop the speed to avoid the danger of collision with the other ship. And don't forget, every time there is a change in position, the bow and speed of the ship must be recorded in the deck diary. circular observation must continue to be carried out to avoid collision situation. Run aground and other navigational hazard using binoculars, or if the situation is limited in visibility, traffic density can be observed using the navigation tools on board the ship. Every round of seaguard, we must periodically check the navigation equipment as well as the alarm system, communication tools, automatic steering and compass, and the stability of the ship that can endanger the ship. And every time there is an important thing or event, we are obliged to record in the ship diary because we must report the record at the time of handover to next officer. The mass materials time. Hopefully, this material can be useful in carrying out the marine housekeeping service. I think it's enough from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.